Welcome to the Basketball Diary. A few days before the draft, I'm with Mr. Kyle Anderson Jr. What's up?
Yep.
How are you?
Doing well, can't complain.
Kyle's gonna take a little time and shoot a little breeze and talk about everything. How are you?
I'm good, man, good. I'm a few days away from, a day I've been waiting for my whole life. So, just to think that it's next week is, it's great, man. It's really a blessing.
Have you been watching the World Cup?
Been watching the World Cup, a few games I've missed for being on planes. Couldn't watch my boy CR7 play, but they lost pretty bad last time, so I'll watch them play later on today.
So I'm guessing you are picking the Portugal over USA?
No, I'm rooting for USA. Cristiano's just one of my favorite players, so he is my favorite player. So I was just love to watch him play. But I'm going for USA though.
Okay. Who do you like the most in the tournament that you think will win?
Well, I think Germany's gonna win it all. They just look dominant. They won big last time. They got minus Roos not playing, Marco Reus not playing. They still look pretty good. I like France. France looked really good. Benzema, I love his game. Argentina's looking good. They won by a goal yesterday. So I'm feeling everybody. I'm enjoying the World Cup so far.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned Brazil, the home team.
So many Brazilians come from where I live. They're always on top. So of course they're doing well. They tied with Mexico, a really good Mexico team last game. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what they do next game.
Tell me, who was the hardest player you went up against this past season?
The hardest player that I went up against last season, I would probably say was Jabari Parker. He was tough to guard, good on the block, can score from the perimeter, finished so well, defended on the other end, rebounded well. He was, pretty much one of the best players I've ever played against.
What will you miss about UCLA?
Man, the weather. The weather got to be, that's the X factor right there. You step outside January 16th, just had a good game. It's Sunday morning and it's 80 degrees outside. You could go to the beach. So that was probably one of the best, that put the icing on the cake right there, just enjoying great weather in LA.
How excited are you for the next chapter in your career?
Very excited. I can't even, describe, everything that I've worked for is around the corner. It's a few days away, and, it's something that, seems so far out at one point in your life, and, here you are 5-6 days before that big day, and you're expecting your name to be called. So, it's just something that I'm gonna enjoy. You only get drafted once, so it's something that's, I can't even describe it with words.
How many teams you visited?
This will be my 12th team. I visited with the Hawks for a second time.
Tomorrow.
Right? Seen a lot of facilities. Very good teams. I just want to thank all of them for having me. It's a dream to play for any one of those teams. So, just hoping to find a team that really cares for their players and enjoys making their players better, and just have a good team overall.
Favorite NBA city from all your brief visits?
Man, I gotta say I enjoyed Toronto the most. That was a really nice city. The people were great. The food was great. Had a great workout. Enjoyed, speaking with a lot of their front office guys, and Coach Dwayne Casey helped me out a lot. So I had to say Toronto is what I enjoyed the most.
Okay. Take us a little into what a NBA draft process is like for the visits.
Well, you spend that week, those few weeks or months, whatever it is, from when your season's over to you probably take some time off. But once you get back at it, you go from 3 times a day in the gym, working hard, body hurting. You have to push through, because it's a good process and you know, ahead of you, and it's something that you have to enjoy. You have to have fun with it. You know, it's going to be tough where, you know, you're tired. You know, you travel from city to city, here, there. You know, you get in at 1 o'clock in the morning, got to be up at 7 to work out. So, you know, it's tough, but, you know, you got to look at it at the bright side. There are many other kids that would want to be in your position, you know, would love to be in your shoes for this month, going to different city to different city. So, you know, just got to enjoy it.
Where do you feel you had the best workout and impression?
I would say Minnesota with the Timberwolves. Really enjoyed working with Coach Flip Saunders. You know, was named the new head coach for the T-Wolves. So he put us through some good drills, and I feel, you know, I played the best there. You know, knocked down a lot of shots. You know, did what I had to do to you know, impress those NBA guys.
Tell me what kind of person and player a team is drafting in Kyle Anderson.
Well, you know, first and foremost, you know, I just want to say on and off the court, I'm unselfish. You know, just an unselfish guy. You know, love to make my teammates better. I'm all about the team. You know, great cheerleader when I'm not in that game and I'm off the bench and I'm on the bench. You know, so just a guy who's dedicated to his team first. I love to win. Always looking for ways to win the game. You know, whatever I got to do, whatever role I got to play. You know, you're drafting a winner, whatever team I go to.
Which guy during your workouts, NBA visits, stood out?
One guy that stood out during my workouts was a kid from Wichita State, you know, Clanthony Early.
Yeah.
You know, very good, strong, you know, has a very mature game, could knock down an open jump shot, can knock it down in your face, goes to the basket really strong. He had a good 2 years at Wichita. I really enjoyed watching him play from that Final Four last year to, you know, this season, that incredible season they had this year. So he was somebody that really, you know, showed what he can do.
Where do you think Zach and Jordan from your team will go?
I think Zach will be a lottery pick.
Okay.
You know, I've been saying this since last summer. You know, with the potential he has and his athletic ability, and at one point in the time in the season he was shooting 60% from three. You know, he's really good, really good. He's going to be, you know, an NBA All-Star, I think, down the line. You know, so I think he'll be a lottery pick. And with Jordan, I think he'll end up late first round. You know, I think a team is smart enough to know that, you know, he knows how to play the game, great feel for the game, could shoot the ball very well, and he defends. So, you know, he does a good job on defense, always in the right spot, and he knows how to play. So I think he'll go first round. I don't think a team will let him slip.
I'm amazed Jordan was a top 5 in steals in the country.
Yeah, yeah. He has good instincts on defense. He knows where to be, and that just comes from playing good position defense.
Have you talked to them lately?
I talk to both of them all the time. You know, I just want to know what's going on with them. You know, it's you know, we're all in this together. You know, we just spent the last 6 months of our life before all this whole process, you know, every day together, practicing, working hard, trying to be the best we could be, and now it's time to, you know, still stick together. You know, we had a good team on and off the court this past year at UCLA, so, you know, we're not guys to, you know, be mad at one of us for going higher or anything like that. You know, we don't care about that. You know, we're all in this together.
Have you spoken to Shabazz?
Talk to Shabazz all the time. He's another guy who's, you know, really helped me out. And last summer, I remember him telling me this was going to be the hardest 3 months of my life. And for sure it was. Yeah, he wasn't lying.
Any tips that he gave you besides that?
No, that was really it so far. You know, now that the NBA season is approaching, I'm sure he'll have something to share with me that will help me out during the line. But, you know, that was only it so far.
All right, so you get drafted, whichever team drafts you. Where do you feel, no, that's not the question. The question is, what are you gonna buy first?
My first purchase, I haven't really figured that out yet. I'm not really, you know, materialistic or anything like that. I would have to say it'd probably be a car.
Okay.
You know, I'm not sure what car I want, nothing too crazy. I'm not even a car guy. You know, I just want to be able to buy my first car and then enjoy it. So, you know, I'm not really materialistic or anything like that. I don't know what my first purchase would be.
Final question. After Kyle Anderson from New Jersey, is off into the NBA. Who's the next big talent from New Jersey, the Garden State?
Very good, very big basketball state here. You know, there are a few guys that, you know, can have a very bright future. I think the next one will be Isaiah Briscoe. He plays for the Players Basketball Club, goes to Roselle Catholic High School. Very good. You know, some people compare him to Kyrie Irving. You know, the way he plays, it's, you know, he's so fluid. You know, his motion, you know, it's smooth, his game. He knows what to do. He could get to the rim. He could dunk on you. You know, he could knock down the open shot. You could tell he has that right mind. And he has that Jersey swagger about him that, you know, I think a lot of guys that come from Jersey that know how to play just have that confidence out there that, you know, hey, we know we're better than you. So I could see it in Briscoe, definitely, for sure. He's going to be a McDonald's All-American, and he'll be a pro, definitely.
It's the Players Play.
Players Play. Players Basketball Club, man.
Kyle, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me, Will.
Take care.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the draft.
Yes, sir. I will.